Well, he's gone. Probably some weather scout. Thinks he's over in Norway. Hey, meathead, you want to get killed, join the war.
What I am trying to do is find the airbase of the 918th bomb group. Please direct me.
Sandy, he's a German.
Look, the 918th's only about a half a mile from here. I could give you a lift if that's okay.
That will not be required.
I'm going to take a look at this tire. I feel a little flat, a little mushy when I hit the brake back there.
If you will simply tell...
That's it, gentlemen. Stettin. That's a long trip. It's 6 hours into the target area. As a matter of fact, that far east, you would think it would be a Russian target. But so far, they're not hitting it. Now, this will be the third American try. 2 other groups have failed to knock it out. It's a very big factory. The Reiniger engine works, and the Germans have done their best job of camouflage on it. However, we have something very special going for us this time. Yes, come in.
Begging the colonel's pardon, sir.
What is it, Sergeant?
I think that Jerry aircraft that flew overhead a little while ago dropped some parachute saboteurs. I caught one of them on the road. I got him outside.
Well, bring him in.
Yes, sir. Sergeant? He got one of our uniforms on him, sir, but wait till you hear his southern drawl. All right, sound off, Jerry.
Sir, Mr. Sergeant Hermann Schultz reporting for duty.
MP, you're dismissed. Gentlemen, that something special I just mentioned was Sergeant Schultz, G2. Sergeant Schultz was born in Stettin. He knows the Reiniger engine works, and he has volunteered to go along with us to help us pick out the target. Untie him, Sergeant. Well, gentlemen, I guess that's all for tonight. Sergeant, you're dismissed for now.
Yes, sir.
Stand at ease, Sergeant. It says here in the order that you were going to tell me privately who you really are.
Yes, sir. My name is Reiniger. Heinz Reiniger.
12 o'clock high. A QM production. Starring Paul Burt. Also starring Chris Robinson. With guest stars Robert Walker, Albert Salmi, Kurt Kruger. Tonight's episode, The Pariah.
Ramrod to squadron leaders. Ramrod to squadron leaders. We're departing the form-up area at 09er, turning on course. All right, boys. Keep it closed up and maintain radio silence. Ramrod out.
Skipper, is it true that Kamansky is going to transfer out?
I don't know. I heard some rumor that he may join counterintelligence.
With the Colonel's permission, sir, I will now request the gunners to clear their guns. Sir.
Permission granted, Sergeant.
This is your aerial engineer, friends. Gunners, clear your throats. Sir.
Flight engineer to navigator. How's the cheek gun, sir?
Co-pilot to nose. Anybody on interphone down there? Pilot to navigator. Wake up down there.
Bombardier to pilot. The navigator's in a huddle with Sergeant Schultz, sir. I don't believe he's plugged in.
Kamansky, go down and check out that interphone.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, Sergeant Schultz, you don't seem to be plugged into the interphone system.
This station is out of order.
Oh, maybe I can fix it for you.
A moment, I will fix it.
It's all right, I won't bother you.
I will fix it, Sergeant, in a moment.
Look, I'm sorry things started out so bad.
Never mind it now, return to your post.
Kaiser's interphone station's out, sir. He'll fix it himself.
Kamansky. Whose interphone station?
Sergeant Schultz, sir.
You said the Kaiser.
Yes, sir, I guess I did.
Kamansky, don't carry the kidding too far.
I'm not so sure I'm kidding, sir. That guy's pretty high-handed.
He's a member of this team with a better reason for being here than most of us. And besides, Sergeant, I depend on you to keep this team coordinated. Any questions?
No, sir.
This is Sergeant Schultz to the pilot. Do you hear me? Over.
Roger. Loud and clear.
I think you're in good order then, sir. Thank you. Lieutenant, you must make a correction of your course. Here, near Mühlendorf, you must execute a turn to the north. Then here, east again.
Well, I don't think we can. See, the brief course is... You may do it, sir.
Or else at Mühlendorf, you will encounter heavy flak.
That's just a guess, Sergeant.
Telefon. Geben Sie mir Oberst Weiss. Herr Oberst, ich habe Feuer eröffnet, aber die Amerikaner haben sich herumgedreht. Ich glaube, die Entfernung ist zu groß für meine Geschütze. Jawohl.
Well, now we know. There is a flak bed at Mühlendorf.
Pilot to navigator.
You can thank Sergeant Schultz for us and get us back on the briefed heading.
You know, we must have been flying right into a trap. How did you know?
We are the third American mission to try for Stettin, or for Mühlendorf.
Well, yeah, that's the point. Nobody else ran into flak here.
No, the point is that by now they have moved guns into Mühlendorf. It is not logical to let us pass again.
So, it was a guess then. You had no facts.
To many German minds, Lieutenant, logic is more dependable than facts.
Man, it's just
like cruising down the river. No flag, no fighters, nothing. 16 missions I flew. I never been on one where nothing happened. Yeah? Well, maybe this Schultz is kind of a lucky charm, huh? I figure he knows too much. Yeah, or either he's a genius, or either he's flying us into a trap. What are you talking about? He just blown us out of a trap. Yeah. You know what'd happen to me if I showed up in Germany in a German uniform? Bluey, right between the eyes. Man, oh man. You ain't a pessimist. Why'd he be a spy, huh? Why? Why would he be one? That's your big trouble, Bellingham. You don't understand the crowd mentality. I tell you, buddy, this is weird. I got a premonition.
Flight engineer, fighters at 1 o'clock level.
Come 8 degrees to the left, sir. There! It appears to be a cluster of small houses. That is a factory complex. Aim at the houses.
Are you sure? It doesn't look like it. Sir, do as I say.
Fighters are leaving. Fighters are breaking off.
Here comes a flak.
Bombs away in 30 seconds. Come right and touch, Skipper. There! There! Hold her there, Skipper! Bombs away in 10 seconds. There! Skipper number 2's on fire! I don't think it's the engine. It must be the fuel tank.
Pilot to crew. Just hang on, boys. It's going to be a lot hotter for those Germans down there in the next 5 seconds. She's running smooth. It's going to be just the tank.
Bombs away!
Pilot to crew.
I'm going to put her into a dive now. Try to blow out, then fire.
Left waist to pilot. I think the fire's out, Skipper.
How do we look, Sandy?
You better feather to and forget it, sir. I'd transfer any fuel in there and probably flew out a ruptured line.
Okay, Bob, feather 2.
Right.
3 and 4 sound okay. I think one will run for a while.
That's fine, sir. Only trouble is we're alone.
Yeah. Pilot to crew. All right, boys, this is our situation. We're 6 hours flying time from England, but we only have fuel to last us for about 3 hours. Now, it's obvious we can't make it back home. But with any luck at all, we may be able to get to some friendly cornfield. Navigator, steer us to the Russian front.
Schultz to pilot. Sir, under the circumstances, if I may suggest, Vector 343 will take us to Sweden. It is closer.
That's also neutral. They didn't turn us to the duration, sir.
It is better, I think, than a Nazi prison camp. Also Bolsheviks.
If we can find the Russian lines, they'll plug up that tank and give us some gas. And that's all we need. That's our only chance of getting home.
Navigator to pilot. Course 0905 should get us to the nearest Russian lines.
Roger. Gunners, look out for fighters.
Bombardier to pilot. Look below at 11 o'clock, Skipper. Looks like a good place to land.
Pilot to navigator, do you have a fix on our position?
Yes, sir. I think the last town we passed was Ostrov.
Somebody's coming, Skipper.
Schultz, you speak Russian?
I think it will not matter, sir. Those are German vehicles approaching.
Krauts. Larson, the bomb site.
Help! Help that man! Get him out of the airplane! Order that airman out of the airplane! At once, or he will be killed! Hold it!
You will all put your hands behind your heads.
What's that SS Major's name?
Brunner.
That's one name I don't want to forget.
The front lines are east of here, but the Germans are moving west. That may mean they'll be too busy to worry much about us.
Colonel, it shouldn't be too hard to bust out of this shed.
I assure you, Seth would be foolish.
I assure you, I didn't ask for your chicken opinion.
Knock it off, Sandy.
Listen, I tried to straighten things with
I
him.
said knock it off.
Sir.
Forget it, Sandy. He'll be all right. Colonel, if I may.
Gallagher. Over, Gallagher. Kommen Sie mit mir.
Name, rank, and serial number. That's all you ever have to say.
Sergeant, this Herman Schultz routine is a cover story, isn't it? I am an American soldier. Set as a fact.
What did you say? They like logic better than facts?
Boy, that accent, that's a fact.
They'll sure peg you for a German. Will your cover story hold up? The name is Schultz. I am born in St. Louis. It will confuse some profile.
Hey, Bellingham, you're from St. Louis, ain't you?
Louis, Sarge. St. Louis. They find out he's really a crowd. He'll probably take it out on all of us.
Hier schicken Sie das sofort.
Jawohl, Oberst. This is Colonel Gallagher, commanding American officer. This is Colonel Gallagher, senior officer. It's his desire to speak with you.
Sit down, Colonel. No, thank you. Major Brunner is an intelligence officer, not of my staff, but we were thrown together here, and I find him an able man. He intercepted a message from our Danzig Area Air Defense Command. American B-17s bombed Stettin this morning. Were you, one of them? I was trying to reach the Russian lines.
A few more miles, you might have made it.
Or perhaps another hour. They seem to be moving in. You're moving out.
What was your target in Stettin?
Read the morning papers.
How did you find it so accurately?
Find what?
If you please. The Bolsheviks tried to find a Reiniger engine works, failed. The Americans tried to find a Reiniger engine works twice, failed. This morning you succeeded. How? How, Colonel? You had information?
Thank you, Major. It's of course not required to answer.
Aber, Herr Oberst.
Thank you, Major. I hope we can for a moment discuss as soldiers.
Colonel, I want to get a guarantee from you. This is not the usual POW situation. And I don't trust your SS Major.
You seem to be attempting to reverse our positions.
No, I'm just concerned about my men, that's all.
Oh, Geneva Convention, etc.
I certainly have a right to ask. Of course, I have no bargaining position, I realize that.
Perhaps you have. This morning you destroyed the Reiniger engine factories. It is of personal and professional value to me to know how you penetrated the camouflage. If I could report your answer to certain higher officials, maybe soon you might be seeing your Russian friends.
You couldn't take that chance, could you, Colonel? I mean, with that sort of information, they'd know you had us and then let us go.
Haus geschlossen. I mean, impossible. However, the Geneva Convention stipulates the duty of the prisoner to try to escape. We are so busy now, there may be some unguarded moment.
sir.
Okay, sit down. Take a seat. Has anyone been questioned so far?
Oh, no, sir. Bellingham's in there now.
How about you?
Not yet. Sir, none of us think he's Schultz from St. Louis. He's got the cover story down, Pat, but the words don't fit his mouth. I'll peg him like that.
Yeah, I'm afraid you're right. Somehow we're going to have to stall. Find some way of keeping him here.
For how long?
For as long as possible. Or until the Russians get here if we can. I've been conferring with the commanding officer.
Brother?
No, Gerlach. Colonel Gerlach. Now, obviously, we have something he wants, and he's willing to horse trade.
What can he do for us?
Well, he can leave us here for one thing. Or he can look the other way while we escape.
Sir, if I may be included in this discourse, may I ask what you offer to obtain these concessions?
Oh, nothing definite.
Sir, a German officer would demand something definite.
What are you talking about?
You see the way they think?
All right, hold it. Schultz is right. You're right. They want you. But I'm not going to...
We now have the names of all of you. I see a Schultz, German. Which one of you is the German Schultz? Come.
I understand. I might have done the same thing in your situation.
You're wrong.
Kamansky.
1 man for 9?
Keep your mouth shut. You're wrong.
I believe I can say now, I too understand.
Crowd like all the rest of the master race.
Let him have him, sir.
All right, knock it off. Are you really that embarrassed?
Embarrassed.
You took him for a saboteur.
Sir, I tried to apologize for that.
Yes, I know, but you've been hostile to him ever since. And you've been feeding off his hostility. And the rest of you have been feeding off theirs. You're acting like a barrel of cats.
Sir, he begs for it. He accused you of selling him out.
Look, Sandy, I appreciate that attitude, but I want to tell you something. All of you. That SS Major, he just read all that hostility, and he's going to use it. He'll kill any chance I had to make a bargain. And if he finds out who Schultz really is, we've had it.
Whoever he is, sir, he was in G2. He must have some information he could trade to save his skin.
If we were fighting Poland, it might be a Kamansky they'd be after now.
Yes, sir. And I'm not Schultz.
How much difference is there? Anyway, we came here together. He's ours. He's one of us. Putting up a strong point right out front.
They start trading shots at the Ruskies, and we're liable to find ourselves in the middle of a war.
How long has Schultz been gone?
40 minutes.
Guard! Guard! Open the door!
Was ist los hier? Was soll der Krach?
Take me to Colonel Gerlach. Gerlach!
Er ist beschäftigt, er ist draußen mit seinen Männern. Oberst Gerlach, busy. Busy.
All right. Then bring me to Major Brunner. Brunner!
I don't believe your story. You're wasting my time with your lies. You're going to suffer. And all your comrades with you unless you tell me the truth this minute.
I am an American soldier. My
Deutsch. German is your language. Speak German.
My rank is Master Sergeant. My name is Hermann Schultz.
What?
Major, Colonel Gallagher is here.
What does he want?
He insists that he has arrived as a senior officer to inquire about the welfare of this man.
No, no, absolutely no. Out. Wait. Show Colonel Gallagher in here. Colonel Gallagher, you display a special interest for Schultz. I wonder why.
I don't understand. You questioned my other men for only 10 minutes, yet you've had this man in here for almost an hour.
The others did not speak German. High Deutsch.
A lot of Americans do.
And his name?
And a lot of us have German names. You ever hear of Eisenhower?
His name is not Hermann Schultz.
Why don't you take a look at these dog tags?
Please, Colonel. It is foolish to continue pretending. A B-17 has a crew of 10 officers and men. Your crew had 11. One does not belong. Which one? Master Sergeant. A Master Sergeant is not in the crew of a B-17. Why was he there? Advise him, Colonel, to confess or all of you will suffer.
Name, rank, and serial number, Sergeant, nothing else.
Tyler!
Major must be shot.
Colonel Gallagher, this officer must be disciplined. And I'm convinced this German guided the bombing mission to Stettin this morning.
Reinecke! Major, Hermann Schultz is not my name.
Sergeant, hold it.
I am Heinz Reiniger.
Sergeant!
General August Reiniger, whom the Nazis murdered, was my father.
Now, Brunner, he has confessed.
Oh, this is revolting, fool. To stop his idiotic interrogation.
You're a traitor. You have confessed. You're guilty of treason. Reiniger, traitor to the right. Deserter.
He's an American soldier.
You will be punished. You will be shot.
He's an American soldier.
Major Brunner, as long as you're on my command, you will conduct yourself as if you were an officer. Prisoners of war in my command are neither to be provoked nor brutalized.
Do you understand what his confession means? That he guided the enemy bombers to the destruction of his own property. Reiniger! The Reiniger engine works treason.
6 years ago, he was stripped of his rank. He then deserted the Reich. He is now an American soldier. The nature and the time of his crime will be judged, but not by you. Captain, take him back to the prison.
Colonel, I feel I am compelled to report your conduct of...
You're guilty of conduct unbecoming an officer. I should have let him shoot you with impunity.
I apologize to the colonel.
Return him to his men. Gallagher. Tell Reiniger he was a cadet when I served under his father. He should have known that I would recognize him. Tell him we all know now that he was not a...
Colonel Gallagher is dead. Inform the regiment that I, as ranking officer, am taking command.
Why would they hold the skipper? Never understand their mentality.
I can think of one good reason.
I don't know. Sometimes they need no reasons.
Sure, here you came back. He didn't. I ever find out you made some kind of deal? Lay off, Kamansky.
What kind of a deal could he make?
The colonel went over there for him. Lay off.
Yes, sir.
Stay away from him, Schultz.
Why? Because he is loyal to his commander?
Schultz?
There will be no trouble. Suspicion is a thing I understand. In 1938, my father was suspected and was shot.
The colonel didn't suspect you.
But you do.
He worried about you. Any trouble he's in now, that's why. You understand that?
Kaminsky, I am Reiniger. Heinz Reiniger. My family built the engine works we destroyed. Colonel Gallagher knew this.
He knew it.
And you see, I have not yet learned to trust like an American. I was afraid that he had told some of you. That you would tell them, or he would tell. It seemed logical. Instead, he took a foolish chance to save me.
I'm trying to understand you.
Oh, I suppose I am simply not yet Hermann Schultz von St. Louis.
Hurry, the Bolsheviks are breaking through. Sergeant! Sergeant! Hurry! Go bring the prisoner Heinz Reiniger to me.
Reiniger?
Schultz, Reiniger, the German. Have the others shot. You understand? Shot.
Jawohl, Major.
Then destroy the airplane.
Reiniger, umdrehen. The prisoner Heinz Reiniger, turn and face me.
Stand still.
The prisoner Heinz Reiniger will turn and face me. Reiniger, Schultz! Schultz, Reiniger! Face me at once! Or you all will be shot!
Son of a gun probably means it, too.
Yeah.
Maschinengewehr! Fertig!
Halt! I am Heinz Reiniger. Let the others go.
Komm her! Maschinengewehr!
stuff, Major. Move out slowly.
I got a tank! Got a tank over there! Help me get this gun! Come on, help me get the wounded inside. Frank, grab the ammo can. Hold it! Hold your fire! It's the Russians!
You will not give me to the Bolsheviks. You will not give me to the Bolsheviks, Colonel. They will...
I don't care what happens to you, Major. You ordered my men shot.
Now run! Run! Go ahead, run!
I'll let him go, sir.
Yeah. Frightened. I want to always remember him. Frightened.
Bob, carry something white and get over to the airplane. I want to be sure the Russians know it's ours.
Okay, Skipper. Let's go, Frank.
Shoots.
I told Kavensky.
Come on, pal. You can make it.
Pal? Am I now a Yankee?
Yeah. From St. Louis.
It's good.
Just didn't understand him soon enough.
Come on. Some of the others may need help. Dismiss.
Funny, we clobbered his factory. Probably played there as a kid.
Well, I don't believe he thought he was destroying anything worthwhile.
I hate to just leave him there, though, sir. Dog tag says Schultz. You may never know who he really was.
One thing is sure, Sandy. They'll know he was an American airman. And that'll be enough.